Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Sunday, December 11th, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus, if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. And make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. St. Louis Blues vs Colorado Avalanche. This is going to be a great game between two teams eager to improve in the standings. The Blues are looking to take advantage of an injury-riddled Avalanche team, but the Avalanche should take up and control this game against a Blues roster that has been awful recently, winning only one of their last 5 games. The Avalanche should find the back of the net at will against a Blues defense that has allowed 31 goals in the last 6 games, with Mikko Rantanen, Alex Newhook, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement, while Cale Makar and Devon Toews generate shots on the net from the blue line. Speaking of Makar and Toews, they should lead an Avalanche defense that is allowing only 2.84 goals per game and limit the Blues' offense by creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Alexander Georgiev to make plenty of big saves. The Avalanche should win the game with a strong performance on the road. Take the Avalanche money line as road favorites. The Blues are having an awful season despite their offense stepping up and scoring 3.00 goals per game. Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou have scored 16 goals and 30 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Pavel Buchnevich, Vladimir Tarasenko, and Brayden Schenn have scored 22 goals and 38 assists, while defenseman Justin Falk has added 4 goals and 14 assists from the point to open up the offense. Take the over 6 goals. Florida Panthers vs Seattle Kraken. The Kraken are having a promising season behind an offense that is scoring 3.50 goals per game. Andrei Burakovsky, Jordan Eberle, and Matthew Beniers have scored 25 goals and 44 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Jared McCann, Yanni Gourde, and Daniel Sprong have combined for 20 goals and 25 assists, while defensemen Vince Dunn and Justin Schultz have added 7 goals and 25 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Panthers have looked promising this season with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.48 goals per game. Matthew Tkachuk and Carter Verhaeghe have scored 28 goals and 33 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has also been great. Alexander Barkov, Sam Bennett and Sam Reinhart have combined for 19 goals and 38 assists, while defensemen Brandon Montour and Gustav Forsling have added 9 goals and 31 assists from the point to overwhelm opposing defenses. The Panthers are looking to win on their home ice, but the Kraken look to bounce back from 3 losses in a row and control this game on both ends of the ice. The Kraken should find the back of the net throughout the game against a Panthers defense that allows 3.26 goals per game, with Andrei Burakovsky, Jordan Eberle, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Kraken should also limit a Panthers offense that scored only 1 goal in their last game, with Vince Dunn, Adam Larsson, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Martin Jones to make plenty of big saves. The Kraken should win the game and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. Take the Kraken money line as road underdogs. The offense has been very efficient for the Kraken this season. Seattle ranks 8th in goals per game and 28th in shots per game. The Kraken scored 3 or more goals in 7 of the last 10 games. Andrei Burakovsky leads the team with 26 points. Jared McCann leads the Kraken with 12 goals. It has been a very balanced effort on offense for the Kraken, with 13 players having 10 or more points on the season. Florida has been heating up on offense recently. They scored 4 or more goals in 5 of the last 9 games. The Panthers rank 10th in goals per game and 1st in shots per game. Matthew Tkachuk leads the team with 37 points. He is tied for 7th in the league in points. Tkachuk has 2 or more points in 5 of the last 9 games. Carter Verhaeghe has 24 points and Sam Bennett has 22 points. Both teams have a really good offense. The Panthers scored 4 or more goals in 5 of the last 9 games. Florida ranks 10th in goals per game and 1st in shots per game. Matthew Tkachuk leads the team with 37 points. He is tied for 7th in the league in points. Tkachuk has 2 or more points in 5 of the last 9 games. Seattle ranks 8th in goals per game. The Kraken scored 3 or more goals in 7 of the last 10 games. It has been a very balanced effort on offense for the Kraken, with 13 players having 10 or more points on the season. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6 goals. Columbus Blue Jackets vs Los Angeles Kings. The Kings have looked promising this season behind an offense that is scoring 3.31 goals per game. Kevin Fiala and Ans Kopitar have scored 16 goals and 38 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Victor Arvidsson, Gabriel Vilardi and Philip Denault have combined for 27 goals and 32 assists, while Sean Durzi and Drew Doughty have added 5 goals and 30 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Blue Jackets are having a season to forget with their offense struggling and scoring only 2.85 goals per game. Johnny Gaudreau and Boone Jenner have scored 18 goals and 30 assists, while Kent Johnson, Gustav Nyquist and Yegor Chinakhov have added 16 goals and 23 assists to the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 4 skaters have 7 goals or more, while only 6 skaters have added 7 assists or more, and opposing defenses can eliminate the top-heavy offense as a result. The Kings look to win on the road, but playing the second game of a back-to-back, I see the Blue Jackets stepping up and taking advantage. The Blue Jackets should constantly find the back of the net with Johnny Gaudreau, Boone Jenner, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Blue Jackets' defense, which allowed only 1 goal in their last game, also looks to step up and limit the Kings' offense with Vladislav Gavrikov, Marcus Bjork, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Elvis Merzlikins to make plenty of big saves. The Blue Jackets should win the game and provide great odds in the process as home underdogs. Take the Blue Jackets money line as home underdogs. Los Angeles will not have an issue scoring on Columbus, despite being on the back end of a back-to-back. The Kings scored 3 or more goals in 6 of the last 9 games. LA ranks 12th in goals per game and 13th in shots per game. The Blue Jackets rank 31st in goals against per game and 31st in shots against per game. Elvis Merzlikins has a record of 3-7-0 with a 4.82 GAA and a .862 SV%. Joonas Korpisalo has a record of 4-5-1 with a 3.53 GAA and .903 SV%. Goaltending has been a major problem for Columbus so far this season. The over is 9.52 in LA's 16 road games, and the over is 11.7 in Columbus's 18 home games this season. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the under, 6.5 goals.